I think it's come about because of an event in Jordan, actually. An Israeli security guard shot two Jordanians in an altercation with them as they were delivering furniture to an Israeli ambassadorial residence there. And that, all of that, which was its own 28-hour incident, diplomatic incident, actually got the Jordanian king involved and the Israeli prime minister involved. And I guess everybody tells the story slightly differently and claims it as his own victory. So according to the Jordanian account, they released the security guard and the embassy staff to Israel last night, and the Jordanian king said, you have to resolve the issue, the underlying issue that's caused all this, you have to remove the metal detectors. And so it was. Some hours after, late last night, the Jordanians released the Israelis, the metal detectors and the cameras were removed by Israeli police. The Israeli cabinet sees it as not entirely a capitulation because, first of all, Jordan released the Israeli staff, and then some hours later, after a second cabinet meeting, Israel made its own decision to remove the metal detectors. And all's well that ends well. Washington can also claim a victory because Donald Trump sent his representative, Jason Greenblatt, to the region, and on the day he was sent, the situation was resolved, and indeed, Prime Minister Netanyahu, Israel's Prime Minister, thanked both the Jordanian king and the American president.
So perhaps all well that ends well, Iris, but is it certain to resolve the situation here?
No, it's not certain because, indeed, the Israeli police and security forces are bracing for further violence. There was a hardcore of the Palestinian worshippers, some hundreds, who were gathered outside the Lion's Gate last night in the early hours of the morning, in fact, to watch the metal detectors being removed. They began celebrating. Israeli police felt endangered, and a riot ensued there too. And Israeli security services throughout the West Bank are bolstered today. So we will see what happens between now and Friday. I think one statement from the mosque officials is significant. The mosque officials have said, we will follow the Palestinian street. If they don't object to the new security measures, the new cameras, we won't object. That's quite significant, I think, because up till now, they have been leading the street. If they're now prepared to follow the street, we may see some calmness restored, although not immediately, I fear.